We sitting here with Don Beats, producer slash rapper slash Dom on the beats. So Dom, where did you get your motivation to make beats?
Got my motivation to make beats because like I always had visions in my head of beats I want to get on, but no one I knew who can make it the way I wanted to make it. So I went to my own and just got into making beats. Shout out to my boy Busybody, who taught me how to make the beats work the program, and I just put everything together myself.
So who's your, let's say your, who influenced you to start making beats? I know you said Busybody, but is there anybody else that influenced you to start making beats?
Uh, Around the time we was in high school, man, like you know, Lil John, the bass, he was putting his beats, man. That was real big. And then growing to listen Cash Money, made it fresh how he did his beats and everything. And Swiss beats, and how he just had the energy and everything in his beats. So it's just like I just want to take a little bit of everything from them starting off, and they really influenced me to produce.
I feel. So if you could collab on a track with a producer, who will be your top three producers to collab with
Top three right now, man.
of all time?
Of all time. Ooh, man. One, it had to be Timberland.
Okay.
Two, Mike Will made it, man.
I respect that.
And then three, gotta go with Pharrell, man.
For real.
Neptunes.
I ain't gonna lie. For real, he put me outside of the box. Like listen to his beats, like like back in like the early 2000s. I thought like producers would never be the same. I thought it was like once you heard Pharrell beat, I thought it was always gonna be nothing but like a techno type feel, but it just kept reincarnating.
Nah, 13. Yeah, for real, like, he gave you a little bit of everything.
A
Like,
little.
it was crazy. Especially the hits he had with Jay Z around the early 2000s.
Yeah, he put Jay, Nori, a lot of them on the map.
Clips.
Clips.
Like, oh my God. That was crazy, man.
So how the people can get at you?
Man, Facebook, Instagram, Don Beats. Facebook, Don Beats. Twitter, Don Beats 910.
Any
That's it, man.
any plugs you want to throw in there?
Plugs. Ain't got none right now. Still starting back up again.
Well, there you go, people. You got
And GHE
Dom Beats, GHE.
presents the work.
Hey, Tim Harris, Tim Harris. So you original cat, original Tim Harris. What made you want to stick with your original name?
Cause man, it's at the end of the day, what you see is what you get, man. I ain't got no gimmick for nobody. I ain't got it ain't no gimmick with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real straightforward person. You know, and I like people to be straightforward with me, so I'm straightforward with them.
Okay. So Tim Harris, what made you want to start rapping? What gave you the motivation to start rapping?
Man, it ain't got nothing to do with motivation when you first starting off. Like I listened to growing up. I was stuck on a lot of DMX, Tupac, you know, hip high school years, 50 Cent, you know, of course Wayne. I was rock with Wayne for a minute, but when I heard DMX, the first time I ever heard DMX, sat down and really listen to him. I was young, and he made me want to write music because it was like, man, somebody up there can stand up there and say whatever they want to say, no matter what they say. They don't care what they say. They're not afraid to say whatever they want to say. And then seeing Eminem doing it also that time, it just made me feel good. Like it made me feel like whatever I wanted to say, whatever I need to get off my chest, I can do it the same way he can too. So That's how I really started getting into writing lyrics.
So, as far as writing, what is your writing process like? What do you do to get in that writing process? Do you excuse me? Do you have like, I know with Styles, he can have like 40, like, well, not 40, but like a bunch of his close niggas around, marijuana blowing, about it, With Jada on the other end, he can have just him by himself. Nas, he like the candles, nice smells by itself. Henny, what about Tim Harris? What is Tim Harris' writing process?
First off, before I even say my writing process, that candle shit is crazy. I just want to put that out there. Like lighting your candles and write your lyrics, that's on some next level shit. I don't do that. Nah. Man, it really don't fucking matter to me. Like we could be in a room full of niggas all smoking a blunt. I can be in a room by myself. I can be at work on my break. I can be at my grandma's house at a get together. I can be uh, in the car waiting for my wife to get finished shopping. It don't fucking matter, man. Like if I hear a beat, it's almost like my writing process comes through me depending on the beat, whatever beat that I hear that touched me, that made me want to write, that it take me away like from everything else. So you know what I'm saying, and ideas just flood my head. You know what I mean? That's why I do rap a little fast, but that's why it's not because I don't take my time or try to get the best lyrics out of me. It's just because it hit me. Whatever come, that's what come, and I be happy with it at the end of the day. So
So you spoke on your wife. How much does she put? How much effort or how much does she give you into your music? What does she do for you as far as like with your music?
she give me everything in my music. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have problems with this music, like when they start working on music and shit like that. It's a People think it's a out of reach dream or it's a you really can't get nowhere with it, but it's about the amount of work you put into it, and to have somebody like by your side that know how much work you got to put into it, how much sacrifice you got to put into it, and she right there with you. You know what I'm saying? I get home from work, she got studio appointments set up. You know what I mean? There be times I be in the studio by myself writing a song. She come in there and tell me, "Hey, look, you going to perform at this place or that place." So you know what I'm saying? That shit mean a lot. Like somebody has somebody like
More so like a manager, right?
yeah, she play a big role as my manager. You know what I'm saying? So thank God for that. Cause
So
yeah,
you spoke a little bit on your influence, like what helped you start rapping. Who are your who most influential people to get you where you want to be that helps you be Tim Harris?
uh, man, like I really like the insides of like hip hop. I don't even, most people that do hip hop, then they like the outside version of it. They like the way they dress, the way they walk, the way they talk. Uh, nah, it's about the insides. It's about the soul of hip hop, like, and a lot of that stuff, like Tupac, Biggie, 50. You know what I'm saying? I can name for days like verses that touched me in a way that made me to the rapper I am today. Like stuff that I spit on the track, it don't matter what I'm talking about. Like I try to speak to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I try to whether if I'm spitting on a gangster track, I try to speak to a gangster. If I spitting on a track about ladies, I try to speak to a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh, and a lot of artists that did that for me, you know what I'm saying? Big influences: Tupac, Biggie, Jay Z, Lil Wayne, some of the new guys, J Cole, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I really fuck with that type of stuff. And, you know what I'm saying? I even listen to a bit of Drake just cause man his music it rides. So.
Okay, so speaking of Drake, he has like a huge impact on the culture. What type of impact do you want to leave on the culture?
Uh, yeah, I want to have a huge motherfucking an impact on the culture. Like I wanna when people talk about some of the nicest spitters, I want them to say my name and that up there with everybody else. I want to be the nigga that if you let me get a feature on your song, you know you have a liability of being eaten alive. You know what I'm saying? That's
So
the type of.
so it's more so of a competition with you,
I mean,
like a kindred type feeling.
you know what, man? I feel like that's how it is with every rapper. I feel like, man, that's what hip hop was. Hip hop was comp. It
Competition.
was all about what you had to say, and you know what I'm saying. If whoever had a problem with what you had to say, they can get steamrolled, or
Right.
you can get steamrolled. It's all about the competition, man. It's all about not saying who's better than who, but you know what I'm saying. You want to leave your mark on hip hop. So if anybody try to get in that way of you leaving your mark, then they can get branded.
That's true. Like like my man Charlemagne said, the rap game now is like a whole big DJ Khaled track.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
no competition. So what's gonna set you aside from the other competition?
Everything I ain't slacking on nothing. Everything I'm going hard on. You put me on your song, I'm going hard as I can on it. I'm not worried about making you look better. I'm worried about uh, eating that rapping. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. And yeah, man, it's supposed to be all about competition. And you, when you see somebody that's good or just as good as you want to be in the studio with them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Level up.
if I get big mainstream and I start working with a lot of mainstream artists, you know what I'm saying? I want to be in the I'll be in the studio with the most with that artist that always push me on every verse. The one I want to say, you got me on that one, man. I'll be in the studio with him a lot. You feel what I'm
So
saying?
who would be that person?
For me,
One person. One person. Who's that one person that you feel like will push you to your limit?
man, that is a hard question, boy. Uh, I'm not saying there ain't other rappers that couldn't do it, but I'm just picking on one that I feel like if I got in the studio with, it'll push me to another another level. Like J Cole,
Uh,
I'm gonna throw that in there because I do my stuff. You know what I'm saying? The way I spit and stuff like that, it has a lot of emotion. Just like his stuff got a lot of emotion. You can hear the emotion in his voice, and a lot of the times that emotion with the right lyrics can really, you know what I'm saying, drag you into a song. So yeah, I'd love to be in the studio with him day and night, concept wise, and we both from Fayetteville. Just you know what I'm saying, doing shit that Fayetteville niggas do. This what we do. This what Fayetteville niggas do. They just don't know because they don't fuck with us.
hidden talent, right?
Yeah, hidden talent.
So what do people can? How do people can reach you?
You already know what it is. They can reach me at GHE SoundCloud. We got a YouTube coming out. So when that YouTube channel drop, which is GHE, you can already check my boy Mizzy Slay's YouTube out on there. You know what I'm saying? But subscribe, man. Everything we do, just try to hit a like and subscribe, cause this shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day if we ain't got nobody to listen to nothing. You know what I'm saying? We talking about so. Like, share, subscribe. You can find me on Facebook. The name is Tim Harris. It's that simple. You already know what it is. You can find me on SoundCloud too, Tim Harris. We coming, man. You already know mixtape. I got the word.
To the homie Mizzy Slay.
It's facts and player.
What's going on, Mizzy?
Back down, man. Mario Mizzy, man. You see
Okay, okay.
everything Mario,
Check the
man.
check the footwork.
See everything Mario.
Mizzy Slay.
Facts and what you play?
How did you come up with the name Mizzy Slay?
It's some funny shit, man. I was in the bathroom. I was taking a shit, honestly. I had like a I guess it's like a bookshelf, but it's more like for the bathroom. It was like a crossword puzzle. It was a book over there. And I just looked on the, you know what I'm saying, the top of the page, and I just seen some letters, and I seen, you know what I'm saying, Mizzy Slay. I was like, yo, that shit gonna go hard, you know what I'm saying? And but first off, my name used to be DC though.
See, it was DC at first, and then I met another DC, then met another DC. So I'm like, man,
So
you
what
know
did
what I'm
DC
saying?
stand for?
See, mine was Davis, Carolina, my last name and where I'm from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how that was. But I had to find a different name, but I was like, Mizzy Slay, don't nobody had that. And I looked it up, it's an Arab name, you know what I'm saying? Arabian name,
So the
Arabian, I'm sorry.
so the best shit come from the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
The best work come from the
Rhymes,
bathroom.
everything.
Come from the
Everything.
bathroom. I feel
There
you.
you got time to think.
So you stated a lot that you is a smoker.
Oh, yeah.
You
Man,
is a smoker.
I was, man, I ain't the smoke king, though. I said I wanted to smoke Prince. You know, Uncle Snoop, you know what I'm saying? You got that title for the smoke king.
So
You know, West
who
Khalifa, you up there too, brother.
your top three people that you would want to have a smoke out with? Who
Man,
would be in your rotation?
all right, I'm high right now, so I can't think of everybody, but Snoop, Wiz, Styles P right now, man.
Okay.
Or my nigga Freddie Gibbs.
Okay.
You know, man, Freddie Kane and that thing. And I want to smoke some Freddie Kane. I want to smoke some KK, and I want some of that Moon Rock. I tried some Moon Rock down here. That shit was some bullshit, man.
Yeah, I heard about that moon rock. That shit lit.
The one down here, the one that this
From
nigga
Cali?
I knew had.
From Cali?
Yeah, the one from Cali good,
Oh,
but the
yeah.
one this nigga had down here was some baggage. I don't know where he got it from. Which, I mean,
Okay.
I guess
So, what made you start rapping, Mizzy?
um, I mean, I've been rapping since I was like, man, like 9, 10. I used to do the, you know what I'm saying, pick up my shoe, no, drop down, tie my shoe, 1, 2, whatever like that. Do little ABC raps, and then
Okay.
like I started rapping in middle school. Honestly, I don't know why. I can't think right now. I don't know why, but I've been rapping since I was in middle school. I was like about 12, 13, and shit. Ever since then, I was in high school. I used to fall asleep in high school, so to prevent myself from falling asleep, I used to bring a rhyme book. So I write notes on the side and I write, you know what I'm saying, a rhyme in my notepad. I had like a mixtape every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit wasn't nothing, man. I did a lot of writing in my life.
So, who's your influence?
Black blues, I like old school cats, man. I like old school music too, like old school R&B, like what's that? Patrice Rushen and Royce and like you know what I'm saying, some different shit. You know what I'm saying? I like
Right.
old school cats like Back Ten and Rakim and a lot of people. I'm hot, man. You know what I'm saying? But really a lot of West. I like DJ Quick, MCA.
A lot of West
a lot
Coast.
of that. I like a lot of that shit. But I like a lot of North and South shit too. But West, I like a lot of West shit.
So you like that G Funk type style?
I guess. I mean, I guess so. Like Warren G and them.
Warren G.
And Nate Dogg. That's my R&P, man. That's my favorite singer, man.
I fucks with
Nobody
Nate.
do
I
it
fucks
like
with
Nate,
Nate.
man.
So, if you could, if you can come up with a national track, just you, so one person from the west, one person from up north, who would it be?
Let me see.
Because you would be considered the South.
Right now, this moment, I
Yeah.
go get YG from the West.
Okay.
From the North, I go get I go get Fab.
Okay.
I gotta get Fab.
Okay.
That's
So-
gonna be it, track. But if I was to pick somebody else from the South, I gotta get 2 Chainz.
Oh, you fucks with Chains?
Hell yeah,
Okay.
two.
So, your performance. How do you get ready for your performance?
Honestly, I get high, man.
You get high.
I mean, I get high for everything. But I mean, me, shit, you know what I'm saying? I come together with my peoples. We sit here, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much motivate each other. Like I said, roll up, get high, you know what I'm saying? Shit, niggas be fresh. Get all the production stuff, promotion stuff. We need to get together, like CDs and all that. We need to get together, you know what I'm saying? Get the time right, shoot out there, you know what I'm saying? Shoot out there as a team too. Be like BMF cars back to back, you know.
Okay. So how did you link up with Tim Harris, GHE, the family.
Like, me and Tim used to go to school, you know what I'm saying? We used to go to Douglasburg, you know what I'm saying? But fast forward, I seen him back. We was working at this play called Mountaineer. You know what I'm saying? We was talking, you know what I'm saying, bed up or whatever. We see both of us rap. I say like a year later, you know what I'm saying, came together, had a discussion, you know what I'm saying. I was brought blessed, you know what I'm saying, to be with the team, GHE, Grind Hard Entertainment if you didn't know.
Hey,
And you know what I'm saying, that came together like butt cheeks, man. And we shit. It's in between.
so what puts you what puts you different in the group? What makes you different from everybody else in the group?
I mean, me, I'm like the funny man. Like it ain't a day you gonna see me mad or upset. I come to bring the funny round. You know what I'm saying? The humor. You know what I'm
The
saying?
positive vibes.
And I'm like the cartoon dude. Like you always gonna see me in some colors or some cartoon shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't know. I'm just me. Like I try to. I don't know, man. I try to just bring as much loyalty as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 3D guy. Just some dedication, determination.
Hey,
Bring it to it. You know what I'm saying? Honesty, like future, in the future, or the past, or the present. Hey, man, it's not good. But like I said, I bring the humor, man. Me, every time you see me, you gonna see some jokes. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. And you gonna get high, man. I stay with the bag full of weed. But yeah, man, yeah.
okay, this busy Slay. How the people can reach you, man?
Yeah, you can reach me on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Busy Slay. Reach me on Instagram. I think I'm Busy Slay on Instagram. I think I'm, yeah, you can reach me on YouTube, Facts Life / Facts Life. You reach me on YouTube / GHE, SoundCloud, GHE, SoundCloud, Busy Slay. Yeah, matter of fact, honestly, you can look me up on Google. You want to look me up? My name is MIZI space SLA. Put me in Google, you will find me.
I'm in Google.
This is Mrs. Slay. This is GHE Camp.
Cause of this music shit.
So when he say you a bad girl, you a bad girl, and your friends bad too, I'ma need y'all to say that, alright? Yeah. Soft lips, tattoos with a matching attitude. Titties looking scrumptious, little bit of ass too. Your name Isha? Well, it's nice to meet ya. Drinking conversations, how I'm gon' greet ya. You say you want real when you messin' with the realest. Tryna break records like the book of Guinness. We got a bottle of Ciroc till I sell some loud. Call your girl if you need some help. Damn girl, you fancy. Remind me of fancy. Tight small dress, no bra, no panties. This shit look painted. Had the niggas faded. Majority of them lame, so we have no relation. Shit, mama, anything goes. I'm tryna drop into your hole like Derrick Rose. He gave you options, roll with me. You got a lock on your heart, let me hold the key. I'm loving your soft lips and your tattoos. Rockin' red bottom heels with that Louis V dress too. See your man's playing games, I'm really trying to hit. See you need to make time, son. How you looking? You got me wanting to chase that. Grinding to the baseline, my hand where your waist at. Looking at you, trying to separate that. Honestly, you got me wanna get it. When I'm in, there's no way you're picking that. So come, wrap your legs around with my waist there. Your man is late, time to replace that. Not trying to pressure you, but let me help you make that. Baby girl, I can take you where you wanna be. In the bikini, on the beach, let your mind free. Got some smoke, got some drink, put you in the groove. Not outcast, but I love the way you move. You're goody, just working on my sweet tooth. In the seats, and the whip is waterproof. So tell your homegirl, you make your own moves. At the start, kissing on your soft as a tattoo. I'm loving your soft lips and your tattoo. Rockin' red bottom heels with that Louis V dress too. So your man's playing games, I'm really trying to hit. So you need to make time, cause God, soft lips, If you got soft lips and tattoos, and you know your bills ain't past due, put your hands up. Put your hands up. If you got soft lips and tattoos, and you know you independent that too, put your hands up. Put your hands up. If you got soft lips and tattoos, and you know your bills ain't past due, put your hands up. Put your hands up.
I got to work. I got to work. I got to work. I got to work. I gotta work. 'Cause I got to work. I gotta work.